The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Presented by Lyona, Labor's Local 663. Feel the power. We go to Doniphan, Missouri. We bring in the Doniphan Donettes and head coach Adam Epps. And Coach Epps, first off, appreciate getting this set up. I know it was kind of a challenge this morning, but I appreciate you guys working hard to get it set up.
All right. Thanks for having us, Guy. Appreciate you covering us and sharing our scores and all that you do for basketball in Missouri.
You bet. And Coach, we have a rule here at the Missouri Sports Network to actually become a friend of the show. You have to make 3 appearances. So you officially are a friend of the show, Coach Epps, and we appreciate that.
There we go.
Off to a tremendous start, 15-2, and not unexpected there from the Donettes, but kind of tell us a little bit about the season from a head coach's standpoint.
Well, coming off of last year, it's the best it could possibly be, winning the Class 4 state championship, kind of in dramatic fashion, and then all the hoopla and hurrah that comes with all that, and then trying to get settled into, building our squad for the next year started in the summer. And obviously there's a little bit of growing pains as, people graduate and then people come on down to high school and make some adjustments. And it's been fun so far watching people step up into roles and trying to come together here at the end of the year to hopefully make another run.
Well, 15-2, you talk about last season, the state championship. What did you have to replace due to graduation, and who are some of the folks stepping into those roles, and they're probably sitting behind you?
Well, we lost 3 seniors, and 2 of those were starters for us and major contributors, and one was Sarah Owen, our post player, and that's always hard, replacing the one in the middle, and she was really a defensive anchor for us and guarded anything 1 through 5. I can remember in the sectional game, she had to guard the point guard. That girl from Park Hills is a 3-time All-Stater, and I don't know if we would have made it without her. And then our point guard, Maddie Reedus, was kind of our floor general and would guard the best player the majority of the time, as well as set the offense. And it has been a major adjustment filling those roles, but we have had a couple step into those and kind of doing the point guard by committee thing. And we've got a post player that's kind of stepped in as well. But that's been the adjustment so far for us.
Yeah, you hit kind of a spot there with the weather. I understand you probably still have some snow on the ground down there. Just having gone back to school yesterday, what was that gap like to go without playing a game for 10, 12 days?
Obviously, that's no fun for us not getting to play. Nobody wants to go to school anyway. And we don't know what to do with snow in southeast Missouri, so we don't get it very much. But we were out for an extended period of time. We were still able to get in the gym and practice, but there's nothing like game reps. We lost 3 games that week due to weather. So I think we were out for over 10 days without playing a game, and then, had to turn around and travel to Jackson and play them. And they're pretty much a juggernaut. And, but yeah, it's been an adjustment. We're excited to get back to playing games. I know that.
And the meteorologists start predicting weather using Gatorade flavors, it always kind of makes me nervous. Arctic blast and all that stuff here. We're still snow covered here as well, and I'm in Southwest Missouri. But Coach, you've got several young ladies there alongside of you. Start wherever you'd like, and we'll visit with them.
Well, before we get to introducing, these are our 4 seniors. They've been with me since, I don't know, their 8th grade year for sure. They were all managers. They've been a part of all the teams. All the teams that we've had on the show in the past and all the good teams, they've been right in the middle of it. I would say there's probably not 4 on our team that know the culture more than these 4, and that's probably what is the biggest thing for us is our culture and trying to make it better every year. And these guys do a great job of that. So these are our 4 seniors. Starting over here, we'll go this way. This is Freedom Bates. She plays post for us, and she's also a dual athlete, throws the old javelin around as well, and also made a stinking 31 on her ACT. So that's Freedom Bates right there.
Freedom, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I am outstanding. Still digging out from the snow. Tell us a little bit about what your roles and responsibilities are on the team.
Really, as a senior, I'm a leader to, the younger players. We call them the littles. And it's just really important to show them, what it's like to be a Donna, especially leaving as a senior, setting a good example for them.
And tell us about the position you play.
I kind of play a post, I go in and, set some good screens, head hunt. Yeah.
What do you do on a game day to kind of get prepared for it? What are you doing mentally and physically to get prepared?
I listen to worship music. I pray. I just kind of get, ready, I guess. Yeah, I just kind of get, in the focused mindset, to prepare.
Going back to that 7th, 8th grade year and that freshman year, what role models did you look up to? Maybe someone on the team that you've kind of taken, how they treated you, and that's how you're treating the little.
I really looked up to Kinsey Reedus. She graduated 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. And I remember just looking up to her, and she was always an amazing leader, an amazing senior, and really showed the culture of the Donuts.
As you look at your schedule coming into the season, were there any games that you were particularly looking forward to? Maybe maybe you got to travel, maybe to the Sophie Classic, for example, or something like that. Were there games that you were looking forward to?
It's always fun to travel. When we went to Sophie Cunningham, because you get to spend time with the team, and there are some games we look forward to just because we know we're going to get better from them.
Outstanding. Do you have any personal or team goals coming into this season? Obviously, coming off the state championship, you'd like to taste that again, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely. My goal was just to be a good leader and a good teammate throughout the season.
Outstanding. Well, Freedom, congratulations on being part of the Lionel Labor's Local Team of the Week here in the state of Missouri, presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol. And who do we have next, Coach?
Next over here, we've got Lily Knight, and she's been a really good leader for our team for a while. She really understands, I guess, me really well. She knows what I want. She knows where I want people at, and she really helps some of our other players, that kind of guide them along the way too. And I guess she kind of can explain me a little bit to them better than a lot of them can. And unfortunately, Lily got hurt right before season started and tore her ACL, so she's been out. So it's been a really different role for her this year. It's been really tough. But she is the epitome of our culture. I mean, she's hurt. She don't have to be here. She's here every day. She's an encourager every day. She finds something to do at practice to help out. We really love her to death. But that's Lily Knight.
Lily, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. And, I'm sorry about your injury. Typically, I was injured several times in high school and in college, but what have you learned? Because you're looking at this through different glasses. What have you learned not only about the game that's helped you because of the way you look at it, but what have you learned about yourself as well going through this? What have you learned in those two incidents?
To never take it for granted. I never thought something like this would happen.
I apologize. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's always tough. I tell them we've had injuries in the past, and they're all pretty heartbreaking. This one was really tough, and that's the hardest thing to do as an athlete is to sit, and because you want to be out there, and having to sit is really, really tough. But she's done a great job for us, and she's continuing to be a great leader for us. She also is a good volleyball player, played volleyball all 4 years of high school. And, she's just one of those hard-nosed kids that you want around, and you want your younger players around them just because it's going to spill over onto them, and showing up when it's hard, and a lot of the younger ones look up to her.
And Lily, my apologies. That was not my goal. But what have you enjoyed most about this season in kind of a different role? What are some things that you really enjoy, looking at it from a different angle?
I enjoy going to practice still. It's hard, but just still getting to be here every day and be a part of the team still.
And the sun's going to come up, but being a senior, how are you leading in this different role, so to speak? And obviously, you're there all the time. But what are some ways that you can lead still?
Just be an encourager every day. Like if somebody needs help or has questions, to just help them as much as I can from the sidelines, and just being there for my teammates whenever they need it.
Now, kind of taking on an assistant coach role, I would imagine. What is that role like? And can you tell us any stories about Coach Epps? Hey, Coach, you need to do this, or now he's going to get the last word on this. So, what are some stories you can tell?
She might be more of a help to me than anybody else, because when I'm frustrated, I'm just turning around telling her about it. So sometimes she hears more than probably what she should. But you can go ahead and expand on that if you like.
Sometimes he just gets angry. Just gotta keep him calm.
Outstanding. Coach and Lily, congratulations on being part of the Lion Labor Local 663 Team of the Week. And role, I'm sure, though it may be diminished between the lines, it obviously has taken on a more important role in what you do now. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, who do we have?
Next over here is Tara Davis. She's a starter for us this year. She was a big-time minute contributor last year, probably our seventh man right in the rotation regularly. She's a point guard. She's playing really well this year. A lot of people don't know about assist to turnover ratio. Like, in college, if you got a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, that's great. And hers is pretty close to 4 right now. So she's making really good decisions for us. And she's been a good player for a while. It's just been a little bit tough because, she's had Maddie Reedus in front of her for a year or two, but she has several college offers as well. And she helps. She's also another one that knows exactly what I want. She knows all the plays. She knows how we do things. She embodies Donette culture, and she's our point guard this year. It's Tara Davis.
Tara, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Starting to warm up a little bit up here. But Tara, tell us a little bit about from your point of view, what you believe your role is on the team.
For me, I'm just try to be one of our leaders, whether it's vocally or just by example, just show something to the younger girls to look up to. And I hope that they look up to me and just figure out what needs done on the floor and when it needs done.
And who, in your youth, even though I know you're still young, but going back to that 7th, 8th grade, that same question, who kind of mentored you outside the coaching staff, maybe somebody you played with?
Like Freedom said, Kinsey Reedus was a big one that I looked up to, just she might not have been super vocal, but she always was a great example of what to be. And honestly, Maddie too, last year especially, kind of just looking what she did made me realize what this year, like if I have to step up into that role, that's what I'll need to be doing.
As you look back at this season, what are some games you really enjoyed playing? Maybe you had a big game, maybe a big win. What game would you like to go back and play again?
The Neelyville game was super fun. I mean, we got up and the pressure in that game was super fun. We really ran a lot in that game. I think we played really well together. And also the Arcadia Valley game was super fun. Just the way we played together we played together really well those games.
Are there games coming up in your schedule you're looking forward to?
All of them. Just whatever's next.
All right. Well, it's tonight, so you guys going to get to play that game, weather okay?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. All right, Coach. Who do we have next?
Last over here, another senior, and that's Haley Epps. She's actually my daughter too, so she's been around. Even when I was on the boys' side, I can remember bringing her with me, bless her heart, as a fourth grader, sleeping on the couch for morning practices. And so she's been around for a really, really long time. This year, she's kind of stepped into a big role play for us, come off the bench, can really, really guard. She's not afraid to get physical at all. She does her job well. She doesn't take bad shots. She usually makes pretty good decisions as well. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to her too. So that's Haley Epps.
Haley, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Outstanding. Haley, tell us a little bit about what you believe your role is.
I think my role is just really trying to be the best example that I can be, being a mama hen to our little people, just being supportive and encouraging when it gets hard, stuff like that.
You're having a good time though.
Of course.
Tell us what you kind of get prepared for a game on a game day. Like today, what are you doing outside of doing radio shows? What do you do on game days to get prepared?
On game days, home or away, usually I'll go home. I'll just kind of separate for a little bit, try to read my Bible, try to get close to God when I can, listen to worship music on the way back to the gym, just lock in, try to find something that get me aggravated, get me going.
All right. Do you enjoy the physical part of the game?
That's my favorite part.
You ever get in foul trouble?
I've actually only fouled out of one game, and it was during my sophomore year against Jackson.
All right. Well, that's fair. What did you have any personal or team goals coming into this season?
I want to get back to Como, as Jimmy would say. I want to contribute more than I did in the previous years. I want my hands all over it. I want.
Now, not many folks, kind of know where Doniphan is. There are going to be viewers here that are going to say, "Where is Doniphan?" Who are your rivals down there? What's a good Doniphan-Donette rival?
Are you talking to her?
Yes.
Okay.
A good rival that we have, usually people look forward to us playing Neelyville just because both sides are really, really physical and it's just a fun game to play in. Me personally, I like playing the teams up kind of north. I like playing in the harder games, the more physical.
Very good. All right. Yeah, and anybody can answer this. Anybody got any superstitions? You got to eat the same food. You got to listen to the same music.
Usually before games, if it's during a break, I got to get at least 1 or 2 games of Fortnite in before I come back to the gym.
Anybody else?
I have to listen to Enter Sandman twice before every game.
All right. Freedom, Lily, you guys have any?
I don't think I do.
No, not really.
I got to take a nap on a home game. I know that. we gotta have a little nap to,
Wow, outstanding. Well, Coach, you got Dexter tonight. And it's there. But then talk a little bit about your district that you're in. Where is it? Number one, and I'm sure you haven't seeded it yet, but probably the overwhelming one in that district, I would think.
Yeah, our district's at Fredericktown this year. I think there's a few pretty good teams in there. I think Perryville's not bad, but I'm not trying to give anybody any motivation, but it's probably us and Kennett. I think we'll be the one, and Kennett will be the two. And if all things shape up, that's probably what the district championship would be. And they're a really good squad, and they've got some really good athletes. But from there, whoever would win that sectionals is going to be hosted at Jackson. Michigan kind of changed up their sectional and quarterfinal host this year. Last year, we was lucky enough to have our sectional and quarterfinal, and just worked out to where we got to host that. And you talk about an electric environment. That's something I'll never forget, is that sectional and quarterfinal game, just how many people were there. Those are really fun games right there. But this year looks like if we got on a run, we will be traveling a considerable amount for both of those games. But we got some good ones coming up. We got the OFC tournament, so we're probably going to have to get by Neelyville or Twin Rivers in that. And then we got St. Vincent coming to town in a couple Fridays. That's really going to be one that I'm really looking forward to, because that's another one of our big tests, to get us ready to go. We played Tipton this year, who's a juggernaut in Class 2, probably going to win Class 2 pretty easy. And we played Jackson the other day, Class 6, pretty good school as well. And then St. Vincent. Those will be our three big tests going forward. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. We got a lot of things to work on, and we're excited to hopefully make another run.
Outstanding. Again, we've been visiting with our Atlanta Labor's Local 663 Team of the Week, the Doniphan basketball team with head coach Adam Epps. I've got one question, and all of you can answer this by just raising your right hand. I am a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Do you always wear your seatbelts? Very good. I don't have to file a report. Doniphan.
Yeah, watch Lil.
Outstanding. Well, that's something we started, the Be Safe, Be Smart, Be Here Tomorrow campaign 19 years ago. And it actually started at Lebanon High School when I had to give a ride to a couple of the football players just basically about 2 blocks, and they got in my vehicle and put their seatbelts on. And I said, hey, I appreciate that. What is that? Does that come from your mom or dad or what? They said, no, if Coach Christian sees us anywhere in town and we don't have our seatbelt on, our name goes up on the board and we got to run our butts off. And so we don't ever go without a seatbelt. So that's kind of where the Be Safe, Be Smart, Be Here Tomorrow started. But Coach Epps, ladies, I've greatly enjoyed. It's been an honor to get to meet with you. Hey, Coach Epps already is a friend of the show, but hey, go win a district, come back on, go win a state title, come back on, and you'll all be friends of the show forever. So,
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you guys have a tremendous day. Good luck tonight. Good luck the rest of the season, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Thank you.
You're watching the Missouri Sports Network here at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.
The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Hey, welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad that you've tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. We go to the Ozark Tigers locker room here as we welcome in the Kickapoo Lady Chiefs and head coach Leslie Hanchy. Coach Hanchy, thanks so much for making yourself available here on game day.
Thanks, and thanks for having us on. We've been looking forward to it.
And Coach, we have a rule here at the Missouri Sports Network to actually become a friend of the show. You have to make 3 appearances, and this is your 3rd appearance. So congratulations,
Perfect.
You're now officially a friend of the show.
Perfect. I love that.
There's no membership dues, no secret handshakes. Just
even better.
All right, Coach. First off to a tremendous start, 17-0 on the season. Talk a little bit about the season here. You're about probably 70%, maybe 75% of the way through the season. What's it been like for the Lady Chiefs?
Sure. It's been a great year so far. Obviously, being undefeated is awesome, but we're getting everybody's best game every single night. We've got a great group of girls that have really bought into the system. We had several graduate last year, and we had some move-ins and some transfers in that we had to kind of put all the puzzle pieces together. And I told the girls from the beginning it was going to take us about 10 to 11 games for us to kind of figure each other out and get comfortable with each other. And these past few weeks, it's really shown, and we're kind of hitting our stride right when we need to with these last few weeks of season coming upon us.
Yeah, 10 games in would have been a 94-11 victory.
That was was that the pink and white?
It was Parkview, but
yeah.
Coach, you mentioned you kind of had to replace some things due to graduation. Talk about some of those kids that graduated and who maybe is stepping into some of those roles.
Sure. So Michaela Pilley graduated. She was one of the best players to ever come through our program. She's now playing at Fort Hays State, having a great year there for them. We also graduated Michaela Smith. She went on to play McPherson. She ended up tearing her ACL last year, and we didn't get to have her a whole lot, but she was a very big name in our program. And then Allison Scott, who also went on to play softball at Evangel. So filling those 3 shoes was kind of a mainstay for us over the summer to kind of figure out, who needed to go where. We had a transfer come in of Anaya Perry from Link Academy, and she's been nothing but great for us. We knew that Josie Salazar and Lexi Ringel and Katie Vaughn, those are our 3 main seniors, were going to come in and really provide some leadership for us, and they've been really good at helping Anaya and Ari Warren, who transferred to us from Glendale, help get them comfortable with our system and what we expect within our program.
Coach, changes maybe to your, as you look back at your schedule from last year compared to this year, were there many changes that you made?
Not a whole lot of changes. There's going to be more changes for next season. Just different. It's just so hard to go to tournaments. People don't want to play in tournaments anymore is what I'm kind of slowly starting to learn. It's really hard to fill out get a full 8-team schedule, or in terms of like having 8 teams go for a tournament. So we've got the tournament that we usually go to in Willard. They're canceling theirs next year. We usually go to Pitt. We won't go there next year. So the schedule this year has been the same, but next year it will definitely change.
Talking about that Pitt tournament, that there was a couple challenging games in there. You saw some real good competition. That has to help prepare you too.
Yes, and we needed that. We kind of went through a little there with about 3 or 4 games that it didn't really challenge us a whole lot. And so we went and played Blue Valley Northwest right out of the gate, and we had played them 2 times prior for the championship at that tournament. And playing them in the first game was kind of a wake-up call for us, and they're a very good team. We ended up winning by about 1 or 2, I want to say. I can't remember the exact score. And then we turned around the very next day and played Olathe North, who is a loaded team. They got a girl going to Florida State. That's tremendous. And our girls did a really nice job of doing what we needed them to do defensively to kind of shut her down, and then offensively taking it at them and not being afraid to get our shots swatted, because playing in canvas, man, they let you play. I loved it. I wish it was more physical here in Missouri like it is over in Kansas.
That was 64-60 win over Blue Valley Northwest, and then Olathe North was just 50-49, so nail biter there.
Yeah, it was a great game. 2 really great solid. So yeah, they hit a 3 at the buzzer. Our girls were so locked in. I don't even think they realized that we were up by 4. And when that 3 went in, they all looked like they were just completely deflated. They thought they had tied the game up. And then when me and my assistant, Coach Daniel, said, "Hey, we won," they were like, it like snapped them out of it, and they were pretty excited.
Now, with regards to the weather, that we had here over the last week or 10 days ago, did that challenge you at all as far as scheduling? Did you lose any games looking to fill a
Yeah,
game?
so we ended up picking up a really good opponent here at the end of the month, Liberty North, who's always solid. They are always, in the top 10, top 12 in the state. She had reached out to me because everybody basically needed games throughout the whole state because it affected everybody's schedule. And I was really thankful that she reached out, and she's going to come play Nixa on that Friday and then turn around and play us on Saturday so that we still have the full 26 games before going to district play.
Yeah, anytime the meteorologists start using Gatorade flavors to describe the weather, I get kind of nervous. Arctic blast and all that
Yes.
stuff. But hopefully we're through it. It's a very nice day out here today.
The
But
girls loved it. They loved having the snow days. They want all the snow days.
hey, I was in that mode myself. But Coach, down at Ozark tonight.
Yep, big one tonight.
What what challenges do the Lady Tigers have in front of you?
They are a very well coached team, very disciplined on offense. They're not going to take any quick or bad shots. They're going to work it around, pass it, 10 to 12 times to get the best possible look that they can. And they are a tremendous rebounding team. So we had a shoot around before we came down here, and I told them that it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight of whoever ends up winning that battle is going to put themselves in a really good spot to win a game tonight.
Again, we were visiting with Kickapoo Lady Chiefs and head coach and newly friend of the show, Coach Leslie Hanchy. And this is probably the first interview I've ever done from a visitor's locker room. So
Me
they're
too.
always kind of first here. This episode 5,213, and this is a first. But Coach, you've got your young ladies there with you. You might introduce whoever's going to go first, and we'll visit with them, and we'll move on.
I'm going to give you to our all-state point guard, Josie Salazar, who just recently signed her national letter of intent yesterday with Drury University. She's going to go first.
All right.
Here she is.
All right. Josie, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Is it your first interview from the visitors' locker room?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Tell us a little bit about what your role on the team is as you perceive it.
Yeah. So this year I kind of stepped into a more of a leadership role after Michaela Pilley graduated. So I'm kind of more a leader, facilitating, making sure that I know everything, making sure that I just know the ins and outs, able to help my teammates through the games.
Is the position that you're playing currently, is that the position that you've had for a number of years, going back even into maybe junior high? Have you always been the guard?
Yes, sir. I've always played guard.
What do you do on a game day outside of a radio interview or TV interview, I guess, from a visitor's locker room? What do you do to kind of get prepared mentally and physically? What are you thinking about throughout the day?
I want to make sure that I eat a good breakfast, have a good lunch, make sure my body's prepared for a game, make sure that I'm stretched and prepared, and mentally that I'm just focused on what needs to be done, who we're playing. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Now you've made your decision to attend Drury University. What went
Yes,
what
sir.
what went into that decision? Why Drury?
Well, I've just grown up watching the Lady Panthers play and going to the locker rooms, being around like Molly Miller and seeing a bunch of the greats. And it's just always been a dream to go to a place like that. So,
Any particular area of study that you're looking into?
I'm looking more in the pre-health area. Hopefully, maybe dentistry or something around that area.
Is there a background? I mean, someone in your family in that field?
Well, initially my first thought was like physician's assistant. My grandpa was a PA and my grandma was a nurse. So we have a few doctors in the area, in the family. So that's why I chose pre-health.
Josie, being a senior, if you could go back and get in a time machine and go back to when you were in the 7th and 8th grade and give yourself some advice based on what you know right now as a senior, what advice would you go back and give that very young Josie Salazar?
I would tell myself to just have confidence. The people around you have confidence in yourself. So just go out and play your game and don't let your mind stop yourself.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. What are you doing? What are you doing pregame to kind of get yourself loose?
Game. We pray before the game. Before every game, we pray. That's a big thing. And I have two songs that I listen to before every game, and I always have to make sure that I have my sticky hands. Um, yeah, that's probably about it.
All right. Do you mind if I ask you the songs that you listen to or the artist?
Yeah, I listen to Over and Over. It's by Elevation Worship. And then I listen to I Thank God, also by Elevation Worship.
Outstanding. Well, Josie, hey, congratulations on a tremendous season thus far, and I hope it continues. Good luck tonight as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
And who do we have next?
Next, we have Lexi Ringle.
Lexi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Tell us a little bit about what grade are you in, and what position and role on the team do you have?
Yeah, so I'm a senior this year. I'm our big man. I'm our center this year. Yeah.
Is that role different from years past?
Not really. I've always been more of the big on the team because I've just always been the tallest.
Okay. Do you enjoy playing with your back to the basket, or would you rather face the basket?
I enjoy playing with my back to the basket. I think I have a good feel for what's going on behind me and a good to see everything that's going on the court.
As you come into this season, and I do this just by virtue of what I do. I look at schedules and I look at games that I would, that I'm looking forward to either watching or being at. Do you find as a player looking at your own schedule and looking forward to certain games, and were there games on the schedule that you look forward to?
Yeah, I mean, every year I always make sure I look at the schedule. I like to see who we're playing, what we're going to see. Knicks is always a big one to circle on the calendar, especially for me. So that one I'm always looking forward to, and I'm really excited for that one coming up.
All right. What and obviously Knicks a rival, maybe Glendale, or are those probably your two biggest rivalries?
Yeah, and I would definitely say Republic is up there too, especially with how good their team has been recently. It's a really good game.
Outstanding. What do you do throughout the day to kind of get prepared mentally and physically for a game?
Yeah, we always watch film on our teams that we're about to play before. And I get out of school early, so I always go home, make sure I get a nap in so I can feel good for our game. Definitely go get my 7 brew and then head to practice for our walkthrough.
All right. Yeah, it's nice to get a nap in the middle of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seniors have perks. Tell us a little bit about what your plans are for next year, if you have any.
Yeah, so next year I'm committed to go play basketball at Newman University up in Wichita, and I'm planning on majoring in psychology and becoming a sports psychologist.
Oh, outstanding! Is that because of some of the teammates that you've played with? You think, man, they need some psychology?
Possibly.
Are you the psychologist on the team?
You could depends on who needs it, what we're talking about.
Very good. Well, hey, congratulations on a tremendous season thus far, and best of luck tonight and on into the future. And who do we have next?
Next we have senior Katie Vaughn.
Katie,
Hi.
how are you? Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Tell us a little bit about the role and position that you play.
I'm a guard, and I feel like it's always been that way. I mean, my freshman year, I kind of played guard and kind of a big man, you could say. I've never really been a big man, but just playing where I need to play.
What do you enjoy most about practice? What maybe a drill? What are your enjoyable things that get going on in practice for you?
I would say practice prepares us for the game really well, and like we do a lot of drills that will help us in game. The coaches do a really good job of making sure we're prepared by doing different drills. I would say a drill we frequently do is our 3-4-5 man weave series. It didn't always used to be our favorite, but I feel like we've slowly kind of realized that it helps us prepare for the games. It helps us communicate. It helps us with layups, stuff like that.
Outstanding. What what's your most favorite thing about being part of a team and this team in particular?
Um, I'm a three-sport athlete, so I've always been a part of a team. So I would say by far, like the girls and the relationships. I mean, relationships that I have now will last me a lifetime, and it's always good to have people by your side that care for you. You can care for them, just somebody to lean on.
What now? Being a senior, what plans, if any, do you have for next year?
Next year I'm gonna go to Missouri State. No affiliation with the sport. I'm going to study psychology. So
All right. Well, you guys must be extremely mentally healthy with two psychologists on the team. So,
maybe.
That hard.
very good. Well, hey, congratulations on a great season thus far, and good luck tonight. And into the
Perfect. Thank
future,
you.
maybe we'll get to visit with you again. Who do we have next?
Junior and I, Perry.
Hi.
Anaya. Hi. Tell us a little bit about what position you play and what your roles and responsibilities are.
I came in as like a point guard, like kind of the side to Josie. I came in as like a leader for the team. I like to give my team energy, and yeah,
Very good. What now? Where did you come from?
Link Academy in Branson, Missouri.
Okay. Very good. Tell us a bit about what your expectations were coming into this season. You joined a team that went to the Final Four, a year ago. What were your expectations and maybe goals coming into this year?
Well, my goal right now is to win state, cause knowing that the girls already made it to Final Four last year just puts it on the edge that we're gonna make it to state this year too.
Now, being a junior, moving in, how hard was it, or maybe it may have been very easy to kind of acclimate yourself to the team? I mean, you're sitting next to two psychologists, so that had to help. But how easy was it for you to acclimate yourself?
It was actually really easy. The girls are very easy to get along with. I have a little sister already that's on the team, and I have a few best friends, so it was pretty easy to get along with the girls.
What games now moving into obviously into Kickapoo, a totally different schedule than what you would have had at Link Academy. What games were you looking forward to? Maybe it's a tournament, maybe it's the Pittsburgh tournament, maybe it was getting to play in the pink and white. Were there games and matches you were looking forward to?
Definitely Republic and Nixa. Those I've always known those are the teams that Kickapoo are like the teams that they play the hardest, and they go against like that's like the main teams they like to go against. So I'm excited for those two games.
What are you doing during the day to kind of get prepared, for a game?
Well, I have school for most of the day, and then we get out early, so I go down to shoot around. And then on the way here, I listen to music, and right before the game, I like to listen to music and get ready for the game.
All right. Looking forward to tonight.
Yes, sir.
Have you had fun this year?
A lot of fun.
All right. Very good. Well, hey, congratulations on a tremendous start here, and good luck tonight and the rest of the
Thank you.
season. And who do we have next?
We have Anaya Doig next.
We got two more guys.
All right. Anaya, hi.
Hi. Hi.
Tell us a little bit about, first off, what grade are you?
I am a junior.
You're a junior. And what position do you play?
I play forward.
Forward. Okay. What are your roles and responsibilities in that position, both offensively and defensively?
To just know the plays and get my team open as best as I can, and on defense, know who I have, know what defense we're in, and things like that.
All right. Who would you say is maybe the most boisterous person on the court for your team? Who do you hear
Not
from?
very.
Okay. That was pretty easy. So
Yeah.
you didn't have to think about that too much.
No.
Tell us a little bit about what you do to kind of get prepared on game day and even in pregame.
So I also have school throughout the whole day. So I go to school, do my work, obviously think about the game, think about how I can, get right for the game. And then when we get dismissed, I go to shoot around, and then when we are on the bus, I listen to music, and even like pregame when we're getting dressed, I also listen to music.
Outstanding. Do you have a maybe a favorite gym outside of home, outside of your home gym? Are there facilities? Do you enjoy playing at? Maybe you see the rim really well. Maybe you get favorable bounces. What's your favorite place to play outside of there at home at Kickapoo?
Um, I like playing at Jury when we play in the pink and white.
Outstanding. All right. Well, I believe we have one left. Could you introduce who it is?
Taylon Whited.
Dalen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, so you're the pup. They made you go last. Usually they make the
Yes.
sophomores go first. But
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what your roles and responsibilities are on the team.
I would say my roles and responsibilities on the team are to make sure none of my teammates are down. Um, Nobody's in their head really, and then just do my role to the best of my ability.
So now we have 3 psychologists. Tell us a little bit about that first experience, varsity experience. Being an underclassman, what was that like the first time that you stepped out on the floor? And it may have been last year, but what was it like
Yes.
nerve wise to step out on the
Oh.
varsity floor the first time?
It was very exciting, but I was very nervous. I just came back from an injury, so I was like still trying to get back into it, but my teammates and my coaches really helped me through all the mental challenges I had.
More nervous right now or then?
Definitely then.
All right, very good. That means I'm doing my job right. You're comfortable. Tell us a bit about what you do to kind of get prepared.
Um, I go to school, and any free time I have, I kind of run through my place so that I do everything right in the game like I'm supposed to. And then I go to shoot around, and then I head to the game. I don't really have anything special I do before. I just kind of give myself a pep talk, tell myself I can do it, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Any superstitions? You got to wear the same socks or
No, actually.
all right. Got to wear your hair in a bow or anything like that? Ponytail? No? What were games coming into this season that you looked forward to playing?
I was very excited to play Republic and Nixa. Last year I didn't get to play the first time we played Nixa because I got hurt. But playing them last year was just like a really exciting experience, and they're very, very good. And so is Republic, so I was very excited for that.
Everybody has mentioned those 2 teams, and they're still in front of you on your calendar. So you are on your schedule, I guess. So you've got that to look forward to with both
Yes.
Republic and Nixa. Nixa is actually, I believe, Monday, and then Republic is the
Yes.
following Monday. So, and you get both of them at home. So that's
Yes.
a bonus as well. So anyway, well, hey, congratulations on a tremendous start. Good luck tonight and the rest of the season. Maybe we'll visit with you in the future.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Now, if you could give Coach Hanchy the phone, if that was the last one.
That was it.
All right, Coach. Now you need to point the camera. I need to see all the girls in the same picture because I've got one last question.
Okay.
All right.
It's already on us. Oh.
All right. Ladies, I am a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. And you can just raise your right hand if this is a yes. Do you always wear your seatbelt?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. Well, thank you.
I always tell them if I drive by them and I see that they're on their phones while they're driving, that they have either 100 push-ups or 100 down and backs.
That's how this got started.
Yeah.
21 years ago, I was in Lebanon, and I was interviewing some of the football players and Coach Christian, and 2 of the football players needed a ride, and they were both seniors, and they got in my vehicle, and as soon as they got in, they both put their seatbelts on, and I just asked, I said, I appreciate that. Is it because Highway Patrol advertises with me? What's the reason? They said, oh no, if Coach Christian sees us anywhere in town and we do not have our seatbelt on, our name goes up on the board and we have to run reminders. And I asked them what a reminder is, and they said, you don't want to know. I said, okay.
Yep.
So that's kind of how that got started. So that's great to hear, Coach. But Coach, I tremendously appreciate you getting this set up. I know there's kind of short notice. It's game day. You're in the visitors locker room, which is a first for me. But Coach, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you having us on anytime.
All right, Coach, I will get this downloaded and emailed right back to you, and it'll go out tomorrow with your permission.
Absolutely.
All right. You're watching
Bye.
High School Game Day. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.
On the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow.
The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, presented by the Bank of Billings. Bank of Billings established 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County, as well as Central Bank of Missouri, Great Southern Bank, Chevy Leaders of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, among many others. You can go to our website at MissouriSportsNetwork.com. You can look at all the interviews that we've done. 5,212 are available for your viewing. We go to Lee Summit West High School. We bring in the Lady Titans basketball team and head coach Jared Broughton. Coach Broughton, thanks for your time today.
Absolutely. It's an honor to be on the show, and we're excited to be a part of it.
Coach, you guys off to a tremendous season. At this point, you're about probably 60, 70% through your season, 15-2. Tell us a little bit about how the season gone from the head coach's point of view.
Yeah, we started in the fall with this group, special group that they've been bought in from the start and invested in each other and do it for the right reasons. And they've been completely bought in, and the success that we've been able to have has just been a big part of them being completely bought in, caring about each other and caring about the right things and what matters to winning. And we've had a lot of success because of it, and it's been a lot of fun.
Coach, coming into this season, as you look at last year, 20-9 on the season, what did you have to replace due to graduation, and who are some of the folks maybe stepping into those roles?
Yeah, we had a couple starters that graduated and moved on from West here, and we've had some girls really step up and move into those slots that and fill the void that those two left, and they've been big time players for us that have really propelled us this season. We're off to the best start in school history and program history, and we look forward to that continuing. And we know when we're getting to the part of the season where you get closer to that postseason, you want to be playing your best basketball, and I think this group is hungry to do that and wants more.
At this point of the season, I mentioned 15-2. What are some things right now that you feel like you're really doing well?
Yeah, we just got a big win Monday against Liberty North, big conference win for us, and they're a really good team. But I thought we played really well. Sharing the basketball has been something that we've done really well throughout the season. That offensively, it's been really free flowing because of our ability to share the basketball. And then Monday night, I thought we really turned a corner in our ability to guard, and we did a tremendous job defensively guarding, and hopefully that's something we can continue to build on and grow over the next month here before districts.
Again, we're visiting with the Lee Summit West Lady Titans girls basketball program and head coach Jared Broughton. Coach, this is not the time that you want a check engine light, so to speak, to come on. Are you guys relatively healthy at this point of the season?
Yeah. We went through kind of early on in the season. We had some injuries to some girls and other other girls stepped up, and that's part of what makes our group really special is the depth that we have. That we got a lot of interchangeable parts, and there's no fall off from when we go to the bench. We just continue to roll here and now. Coming into February, we're relatively healthy for the most part, and feeling good.
I do segments up there with used to be 610 Sports, now it's 96.5 The Fan, and CDOT, Carrington Harrison. I don't know if you're familiar with him at all, but he and I are pretty close, and he's always complaining about the weather this time of year. What effect has the weather had on your schedule, and have you had to make any changes?
Yeah, so we went to Nixa for their tournament last week or 2 weeks ago maybe, and we unfortunately lost the game down there. That we only played 2 games. We played Cape Notre Dame, and then got a great game on that Friday against Stratford. Unfortunately, we dropped that one, but it was a good game for both teams, and I think made us both better. And now, we're on the hunt for trying to find one more that we can add to our schedule, because our girls deserve to play a full schedule and want the opportunity to play that game. And as coaches, we want to make sure that we do everything we can to pick up that final game for them and give them one more opportunity at least to play together on the floor before we hit the postseason.
Yeah, I know. Down here it's been the same thing. I'm in Southwest Missouri, and anytime the meteorologists start using Gatorade flavors to, talk about the weather, Arctic blast, and all that, I get kind of nervous here. But
yep,
Coach, we've got several young ladies there alongside. We'd like to visit with each of them just for a moment. You can start wherever you'd like, and I know that they're all itching to talk. It sounds like.
Absolutely. That's why they're all here. It's not that they're going to get out of class or anything. It's that they get to talk here. That's what they're all looking forward to. But first one here, I'll introduce, and I'll let Dee Dee then introduce the next person. We'll just kind of go around there, them and Guy. If you have questions for them there, then that's great. But Dee Dee Hunt here, she's a senior guard for us. Dee Dee's been in our program for 3 years. She's going to continue her basketball career at Johnson County next year. So super excited for her. And turn it over.
Dee Dee, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So a point guard, tell us a little bit about what your responsibilities on the team are.
I tell her my responsibility.
Yeah.
No, like Darion.
Coach, you started off with the wrong.
Obviously, we like to have a lot of fun with our group here. A lot of that starts with Dee Dee here. But Dee Dee's somebody that can really guard on the perimeter, handles it, and she's athlete and trouble for a lot of opponents when she gets downhill.
Dee Dee, what?
Next.
Okay. Dee Dee, who's going to go next? Dee Dee, why don't you introduce the young, if you're uncomfortable.
You're right. This is Dee Dee, like it. Okay. This is Michaela Ledsworth. She's a freshman, a point guard. Yeah.
Michaela, did you say?
Shifty.
Michaela?
Good on defense.
Okay, Michaela, tell us about what your roles and responsibilities are.
I'd say my role is like moving the ball and like getting open like opportunities for my teammates and like have like good defense for my team so we can get more opportunities.
Coming into this season as a freshman, what's it been like to step on the court as a varsity player as a freshman? What's that been like for you?
It's definitely been like nerve-wracking at times, but like I know what I'm capable to do, so like I just take all my nerves off on the court, and yeah.
Has this always been your role going back as far as you can remember playing basketball? Have you always been that guard?
No, not really.
What's your favorite thing about playing the point guard? Is it handling the ball? Is it getting shots? Is it making good passes?
Mostly making good passes. Like I like seeing my teammates score and like have opportunities for other people.
Very good. What was it like nerve wise that first game where you got to step on the floor? Were you very nervous?
Yeah, I was really nervous.
Yeah. More nervous then or right now?
Way more nervous back then.
Well, good. That's very good. All right, Michaela, who's going to go next? And the next young lady might step up towards the microphone a little bit, unless she's in the front row. Where are we going now?
Okay, so we're gonna go to Lexi Mayo. She's a sophomore and she's a guard.
Lexi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So we start off with 3 guards, which is the way the offense starts. But tell us a little bit about your role.
I'd say I'm more of like an intangibles player, like get the hustle plays and rebounds and stuff like that, and hustle on defense.
Do you enjoy the physicality of the game? I mean, do you get in foul trouble basically?
No, I've actually gotten a lot better at not fouling out of games this year and not fouling a bunch, but I do like the physicality of my role on the team.
What do you do? Coach mentioned you've got a game tonight. What are you doing throughout the day to kind of get prepared for a game, or mentally and physically? Are you drinking lots of water, getting rest, watching film? What do you do to kind of get prepared?
I watch film in almost like every class actually throughout the day for games, and then I get a pregame meal every like right before the game before I get to watch JV. Other than that, that's like all I do every game day.
Do you have a specific go-to meal? I mean, do you have to have a Big Mac and fries, or what? Do you have to eat every day?
I usually go to Chipotle, but I also eat acai bowls a lot in Chick-fil-A.
Very good. All right. Well, who do we have next?
Let's go seniors. So then, because they got to go, right?
Yeah. This is Hayden come up here, honey. This is Hayden Robinson. She's a senior, like a small forward.
Hayden, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Tell us a little bit about your role and responsibilities on the team.
I would say I try to find the open pass and bring energy off the bench.
All right. Now, is there a leadership role being a senior? Is that a role that you have to play as well?
Yeah. Being a team captain, I feel like, again, just bringing energy. That's about it. All I do.
All right. What do you do on a game day to get prepared outside of radio interviews?
I normally go to Chick-fil-A, and then I listen to music on the bus on the way to it while watching JV.
All right. What's on your iPod? What are you listening to?
Depends on the day. I'm not gonna lie. Depends on my mood. I normally listen to calmer music, not rap or nothing.
All right. Being a senior, did you have any team goals coming into this year? Coach talked about a lot of you guys have been together a long time. Did you have any team goals coming into this season?
Just being the best team that we can. We had a lot of new players this year coming in, so just making sure that we're a good team, getting along with each other.
All right. Who are being a senior? You've been through this before. What teams do you kind of particularly get up for? Obviously, you got conference team, you got the other Lee Summit schools. What's your rival school? What game do you look forward to playing?
Staley. When we play Staley.
Staley. Now, how close are they?
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
How close are they geographically?
45 minutes from us.
I'm sorry?
45 minutes away from us.
Okay, that's not bad. Now, have you played them yet this year?
Yeah, we lost by 4.
Okay. Is that maybe a district opponent as well?
No, just conference.
Just conference. All right. Well, Hayden, hey, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations on being part of the Liona Labor's Local 663 Team of the Week. And where do we go next?
I got Ella Medlin. She's a senior. She's playing at Benedictine next year. And yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Ella, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What position do you play, and what are your roles?
I'm also a guard. I would say that I come off the bench and just keep the energy high in the game. Really just make sure that coming out and playing strong defense and making good decisions, keeping everybody under control and play fast pace because we play fast. So.
You enjoy that? You enjoy that pace?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What are you doing to kind of get prepared on game day?
I have a pretty unique school schedule, so I get to like sleep in and come to school later. So I guess just like being well rested for the game day and like eating good food so I don't feel like sick or anything.
Did you just now get to school?
No, I get to school at 5th hour, so it's like noon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, being a senior, and I believe she said Benedictine.
Yes.
Okay. And what led to that decision?
I guess just like throughout the summer of my recruiting process, just seeing like the different offers I had, and I just felt like that was the best fit for me, for what they had to offer for me and what fit my goals in basketball and also just like for school. So I'm excited.
Any particular area of study, or is there something you're looking forward to going professional in?
Yeah, I am gonna major in nursing, so that was, I guess, something kind of unique about my recruiting because a lot of schools won't let you do nursing and play basketball, so they're letting me do that.
All right. Is there a family background there? What led to that interest?
No background. I just find it interesting. I'm taking a nursing class this year, and I really like it, so that's what I want to do.
Outstanding. My daughter is a nurse practitioner, so
Oh.
she just graduated a little bit ago
That is great.
from, I believe, UMKC. So that's who the checks go to anyway. All right. Who do we have next?
I'm gonna bring us to our other senior, Alex Keister. Alex, she's our shooter. She's a guard.
Alex, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. So you're the shooter, but what position do you play?
I play like a 1 or a 2, primarily both, but mainly focus at the 2.
Okay. Do you have a favorite between 1 and 2? Which would you rather play?
In our offense, I feel like I primarily go off the 2, play off the ball a little bit more. We have really good point guards on our team that can help bring it up if we get pressured. So I primarily do the 2.
All right. What do you do to get prepared on a game day?
Earlier this season, I had a little bit of a tweak of my ankle, and so every morning I have a strict like ankle routine that I follow. And then after school, I usually have a shoot around that I do, like a shooting routine. I usually eat the same meal before each game, and then I try to get to the gym around 5 o'clock to get prepared. Kind of have a lot of blisters going on, so I get my feet taped, get all of that set, and then watch JV.
All right. Very good. Very good. Now, you're a senior as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What decision have you made about next year?
Next year, I'm planning on playing college. I'm looking at a couple of schools right now. One of them I can say is UCM. That's where my dad coaches. So we'll see how that turns out. My recruitment looked a little bit differently, so I'm just going to kind of play out the season and sign in the spring and April.
Well, if your dad coaches at UCM, you ought to be able to get some a lot of NIL dollars.
Yeah.
Any particular area of study?
Yes, kind of similar to like Ella and medical. I am going to be either on a pre-dental track, being orthodontist, or physical therapist. So that's like exercise science and nutrition.
All right. Any background there?
My mom is actually in the medical career, so I'm going to be shadowing a couple of NP positions at her cancer institute. And then I just found interest in helping others. I really like science, so those two kind of led me towards that decision.
So science your favorite class? What's your favorite class at school?
Yeah, I do have a couple of science classes, so I would have to say those are my favorite.
All right. You look like you're in a history room, but that's probably coach's room, isn't it?
Yes.
Right.
All right. I mean, you want to get some more playing minutes, you need to say your favorite class is history.
Right.
American history.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for being part of the show today, and congratulations on being part of the team of the week.
Thank you.
And where are we going next?
So next we're going to be going to Zoe. She's a freshman. She's actually been a transfer from Lee Summit North High School. So She came in, she plays AU for a really good phenom team. She works super hard and super glad that she's here with us.
And you say Zoe?
Yep, Zoe.
Zoe, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So did she say a freshman?
Yes.
Okay. So what are your roles on the team?
I play the 1 and 2. I mainly play 2. I like to get involved on defense and rebounding the ball and getting my team involved.
What do you do to get prepared on a game day?
I like to get in my extra sleep, so coming to school like a couple hours late some of the time, and then go home, go to sleep again, and eat Subway before every single game.
So we're cutting into your nap time.
Yeah.
All right. What were games coming into the season that you were looking particularly forward to? Maybe it's a school you transferred from, or
yeah,
what?
I'm actually really excited for the game today against Lisa North. Which is also a rival school, and then also a school that I was supposed to go to, but I transferred to West.
All right. Very good. What's your most favorite thing about practice? What do you enjoy the most about going to practice?
I enjoy learning new plays and just learning new stuff that we can do in the game that actually helps evolve our team.
All right. Very good. Well, Zoe, congratulations. Thank you so much for being part.
Next is Oge Abunawe. She's also a freshman, and she plays like small forward, a little bit of everything.
And what's the first name? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Oge.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. Tell us a little bit about, your roles and responsibility on the team.
My roles, I feel like I really bring energy, boxing out on defense, like getting rebounds, just helping the team overall in like every aspect.
As you look back just on this season, with you being a freshman, what game stands out to you? What was the most fun game that you've played thus far this year?
I'd have to say Stratford or Principia.
Yeah, Stratford, Principia. That was back on December the 5th, I think, Principia. And that was an overtime win. What do you remember about that game?
We really faced adversity, but we came together at the end and we got the win.
Very good. What do you do on game day to get prepared?
I make sure I get enough sleep. I drink a lot of water, and I watch a little bit of film in every class.
Outstanding. All right. Well, congratulations on being part of the team of the week. And who do we have next?
We have Sanaya Jones. She's a sophomore, and she plays the 5. She's like a really hard worker, and she pushes everyone to do their best at practice every day.
Is it Sanaya?
Yes.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your role on the team.
So I'm a playmaker on our team. I try to make sure that everyone is successful in every way that they can be on the floor. I also rebound the basketball and also try to get people in foul trouble, especially on strong finishes. And when I'm double team or triple team in the post, I will kick it out to my shooters, and I want them to shoot the ball so that we can good ball movement and good rotation. So pretty much.
Now, I'm going to ask you this question, and the person may have left the room, but who's the loudest person on the floor when you guys are playing? Who do you hear the most?
Antil Snotty. She's currently not here right now, but she's the loudest person on the floor.
Okay. Now, she's a senior?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she's leading the team in scoring too, isn't she?
Yes.
18. I think she's got 18 a game or 13 a game, something like that. But
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you do on game day to kind of get prepared.
So on game day, I watch film. I also communicate with my trainer so that we can go up to the gym. I share some insight about who I'm going up against regarding their big, down and low in the post. We spend 10 minutes to look at film to see all the disadvantages and advantages that they have and see what we can do to try to just break them. And then we have an hour session workout where we're going through the stuff that I can work on to help beat that defender.
Yeah. What's been your toughest assignment this year, the game that you've played? Looking back, who's been the hardest player that for you to guard and maybe the most difficult player that was guarding you?
So the difficult player for me to guard is a high caliber player over at Olathe South. Her name is Eve Long. She was a part of the UCA program, along with Addison Bajorn. So I would say that those were the two toughest players that I had to guard this year, but I liked the challenge and I felt like it was a really good game overall. Those two make me better, and I'm just happy to play against them and to be a part of that. The hardest player to guard me, I feel as if that is a player from Staley, Destiny, and because we both go at it along with Ava Miles. I just like the competition that they bring towards me, and I like the competition that I give back towards them, and I can't wait to play them.
So you enjoy the physicality?
Yes.
All right. You get in foul trouble?
Not really, but sometimes I try to be mindful of the fouls that I get so that I can help my team.
Very good. Hey, well, congratulations, and off to a tremendous start. And who do we have next? I don't know. There's very many left. Is there?
So last but not least is AK Ireland. She is a junior for West. She is a very funny player, along with brings a lot of energy to our team and also a lot of support.
You got to say the first name again. Akaya?
AK. Just
AK.
Yep.
AK. All right. Does that stand for always knowing, or what is it all?
Yeah.
All right.
Stand for whatever you want to stand for.
Opposite of that.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
What position do you play, and what are your roles?
I'm a guard when I get out there, but mostly I just bring energy to our team and hold everybody up and really just here for a good time. I just help my teammates and keep them up. That's about it.
What are you doing pregame?
Pregame is probably Chipotle, take a nap, show up to the gym, watch JV, get ready.
What are you doing in the layup line pregame? Are you high fiving? Are you joking around? What are you doing?
Well, I'm getting everybody. I know everybody like seen, and if they want to be joking or if they want to be locked in, kind of just keeping the mood up and keeping the tone good. But that's about it.
You have any superstitions?
The ponytail. Oh yeah, ponytail. Everybody knows me for long hair. That's about it.
All right, very good. Well,
Yep.
AK, or all knowing.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
And hey, feel free to use that.
Got it.
All right. That's not
We
copyright.
definitely will.
Yeah. Always know. Never know.
All right. Well, is Coach Broughton still available?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Coach, first off, I greatly appreciate you making this available. And did we get to everybody? I don't want to miss anybody.
Yeah, you did. Yep.
All right. Well, very good. A fun group, but I imagine you got your hands full.
Yeah, they're awesome group to be around. A lot of fun, as you can tell. They are a joy to coach, and they bring it every day. And we like to have some fun as we're working and continuing to improve. But I can't speak more highly enough about this group and being able to coach them.
It's got to be a lot of fun, especially being 15-2 helps. But
Sure.
7 good people to be around definitely makes it worthwhile. But I've got one more question, and it's for all of you. And you can raise your right hand if, and I'm a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. So do you always wear your seatbelts?
Yes. Oh.
All right, very good. No, I don't have to report anybody today, and the Highway Patrol gets these videos, so they can do a facial recognition. So I'm just kidding on that. But anyway, ladies, good luck tonight, and
Thank you.
and I sure hope to get you guys back on after a district championship or maybe even a Final Four run. But looking forward to watching it, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it, getting to know you. It's been an honor, and thank you, Coach, for trusting me to interview your players.
Absolutely. We appreciate you, Guy, and all you do to promote high school sports around the state and especially girls basketball.
Very good, Coach. Couldn't do it without you. As always, you're watching the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Have a great day. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
What'd you say? Oh.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, presented by the Bank of Billings, established in 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County. Also presented by Doak Propane for all your propane needs. And we have flat gone through some propane here in Southwest Missouri with all of the ice and snow and cold temperatures. See the folks at Doak in Polk County and surrounding counties. Also presented by Shelter Insurance. My name is Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy, and we go to Miller High School, where I've got some roots, not very deep roots in Miller, but did attend that particular school district until I was in the third grade. But we're going to visit with the Miller Lady Cardinals basketball team head coach Ryan White. Coach White, hey, thanks for setting this up today.
No, I appreciate it.
Coach, off to a tremendous season, 16-2 on the season, with 2 losses being to 2 very good teams in several classes above you in Logan Rogersville and West Plains. Tell us from your standpoint, 18 games into it, what are the Lady Cardinals doing really well?
I think we're doing a really good job of buying into our new defensive system that we put in this year. Over the last 3 years, we've been a very slow, methodical on both ends, but this season we decided to kind of pick up the pace on the defensive end, and I think we've done a really, really good job of implementing that, and it's been really the catalyst for these wins this season.
Take us back, to the off season when you knew you had this group coming back with these 3 seniors who have all scored over 1,000 career points. Coming into this season, were there goals? Or were there particular games or even tournaments that you were looking at thinking, hey, this is where we're going to get a measuring stick about how good we are?
I'd say, we knew we were going to be in the pink and white, and that's always a good measuring stick because no matter what, if you get seeded or don't, you're going to have to go through somebody that's pretty good. So when we were making the schedule for this year, I kind of circled the pink and white as a good measuring stick. We got in the Marshfield tournament this year, which is what bigger classes as well. So I didn't know who we'd play in that. But I knew, if you win a few games in there, you're probably going to be okay. So not really a specific game, but those first 2 tournaments we put on just to push ourselves to see where we were going to be at.
Yeah, you mentioned that Marshfield tournament, and that's where you lost to West Plains.
Yeah,
was there, but you beat a Mountain Grove and then a Central team. Right now at this particular time of the season, I know there's bumps and bruises and maybe even some sore ankles, but outside of that, are you relatively healthy?
Yeah, I think so. We started off a little shaky, but right now, I think we're pretty good in terms of health.
Again, we're visiting with the Miller Lady Cardinals and head coach Ryan White. Coach White, just a little bit about your background. Where did you go to high school, college, and coach, and how did you end up at Miller? And I don't know why everybody's grinning at me.
Well, I don't love that question. There's big rivalries in the conference, but I graduated high school from Marionville, and we're smiling because that's who ended our season last year. And which is the reason why we changed our defense, was because we want to prevent that from happening again. But I graduated from Marionville. I didn't play college ball or anything like that. I walked on and played for a little bit college football at SBU. But then I ended up graduating from Missouri State. But I got my first coaching job as an assistant here under Jamie LaSalle. So Jamie coached me my senior year of high school. And I called him because originally I wanted to be a football coach, and he got the job here. So I called him to come be an assistant. And I started off being an assistant football coach. And I worked under some of the guys here on the basketball team, and just kind of worked my way up from there. Me and Coach Sean Price coached the boys and the girls one year. And that's kind of when I moved over to the girls' side and took the job.
Does Rick Johnson still darken those halls every now and then?
No, we see his name, but he's not around.
Very good. Well, Coach, you've got 3 young ladies alongside there. You can start wherever you'd like and introduce the first one, and we'll visit with her.
All right, well, we're going to go with Logan Levan. This is Logan.
Logan, how are you?
I'm good.
Logan, first off, you're a senior. And first off, what jersey number do you wear? Because I'm trying to because I've seen you play, and I go more by numbers.
23.
Okay, 23. Tell us a little bit about the position that you play and what your roles and responsibilities are in that position.
I kind of play as like a guard, like a small forward, just wherever Coach White needs me. Sometimes I bring it up. Sometimes I'm stuck in the post. So just wherever's needed, I just play there.
Is that a position you've been playing since you began, maybe in junior high?
Yeah, I've always played there. I think, like here recently, I've kind of been put into more of a guard position, which works out. But
do you remember that first experience, varsity experience, stepping on the floor as a varsity player for the first time?
Yeah, so freshman year, I started as a freshman on varsity, and it was just like one of those things. Like, they graduated a bunch, and I actually just moved to Miller my freshman year, so it was definitely scary, and I just wanted to get in, make a mark on the team, I guess. So it was fun. Yeah.
Were you more nervous right then making that first start, or right now doing the interview?
Right now doing this interview. I don't really get nervous for basketball.
Logan, where'd you move from?
A Villa, so it's a K-8 school. So I got to pick where I wanted to go to high school, and I wound up here.
All right, outstanding. What do you do on game day? Let's say you're playing tonight, which I don't believe you are. But let's say you are playing tonight. What are you doing to kind of get prepared throughout the day, mentally and physically, with regards to drinking lots of water? Do you have any superstitions? Do you have to eat the same food, listen to the same music, get a lot of rest? What are you doing to kind of get mentally and physically prepared for a game?
Honestly, I think I turn on Netflix and watch a lot of shows during school. But other than that, like before games, I just like to tune into my own kind of music. It's usually like calming music on the bus, and then as soon as I roll in, I turn into like a freaking pop star and just, so just things like that. I just like to listen to music for the games. That's my biggest.
I'm sure your teachers love to hear that. But,
yeah.
All right. What as you look at your schedule coming into the season, and Coach White talked a little bit about some of the tournaments and things like that. What were there games on your schedule that you were looking particularly forward to, or tournaments? Maybe it's a rivalry game, maybe it's Marionville, but were there games that you were looking forward to?
Yeah, so there's 2 games that I've been looking forward to, Ashgrove and Marionville. We beat Ashgrove in the districts last year, so I just want to go and remind them why we did it. And Marionville, so there's something sore there, so I'm ready for that game. We play Ashgrove next week, and Marionville's like last game of the season
Last game of the season, February 16th.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Well, did you have any personal goals or team goals coming into this year?
My biggest goal for the team is just go to state. Like we get to quarterfinals or sectionals and we just fall short. So that's really my only goal. I didn't have any individual goals this year because I already achieved them all last year with 1,000 points. So my biggest goal was just go to state. So we'll see if we can get there.
So you are a member of the Missouri Milestones at 1,000 points. Do you remember the basket and the game?
Yeah, so it was Stockton tournament. Second game of Stockton tournament, we were playing Chadwick. We actually lost, but it was on a free throw. And the game was at 8:45, so nobody was in the gym.
Very good. Now, all 3 of you got 1,000. Who was the first one to get to 1,000?
I got to 1,000 first.
Okay. Very good. Now, being a senior, have you made any plans or thinking about what you're going to be doing next year?
This summer, I committed to Evangel University to play basketball next year.
Outstanding. Well, they're having a heck of a season.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, and Maddie Wallace, friend of the show, she's done an outstanding job There's Ash Grove grad, as a matter of fact. But when I say friend of the show, what I mean is here at the Missouri Sports Network, we have a rule. And that rule is to become an official friend of the show, you have to make 3 appearances. So you got to make 2 more if you want to become a friend of the show, okay?
Okay.
All right. Here's my last question for you individually, and that is, what is your least favorite chore to do at home?
Oh boy. Probably laundry. I don't like doing laundry.
All right. You got to do
I don't like
everybody's
putting my
laundry or
clothes
just
in the
yours? You got to do everybody's laundry or just yours?
I usually end up having to do everybody's because my younger sister don't do nothing.
All right. Well, look, hey, on behalf of Liona Labor's Local 663, congratulations for being part of Team of the Week and making the Missouri Milestones as a 1,000-point career scorer.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Coach, who do we have next?
We got Rachel Nunez.
No.
She's the one that's going to pass out. Rachel Nunez.
Rachel, how are you today?
Good, I guess.
Okay. Also a senior.
Yes.
Also scored 1,000 points.
Yes.
Do you remember that game?
Yeah, it was actually just recently.
Just recently, you've already forgot who was against?
Who was it? It was against Eldo.
Colorado Springs. All right. Well, congratulations on that. Tell us a little bit about what position you play and what your roles and responsibilities are.
I'm a forward, and I'm going to say this no good. I'm more of like a little quiet person in the back. I like to steer people in the background, not be the center of attention. I'm like a little quiet mouse, telling everybody where to go.
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't believe that for a second. I am a quiet person.
All right. What are you doing on game day to kind of get prepared mentally and physically?
Usually I'm in my own world. Nobody talks to me. If they do, I'd probably snap back at them. But I listen to music and in my own world.
She's a sleeper. She likes to sleep.
I will. You will catch me on game day, probably taking a couple naps in class.
What are you listening to?
Honestly, probably some country music. Some slow country to put me to sleep. Take some good naps.
Who's your favorite?
What? Who's your favorite?
Who's your favorite?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a hard question.
Okay.
Hard question.
All right. Do you have maybe a favorite pregame meal, or is there something you have to do, on game day, every game day, besides take a nap?
Honestly, probably not. No, probably not. Some game. What?
As you look around the teams that you've played, who's maybe been the toughest player to guard down in the post, or
Definitely the post from Logan Rogersville.
Okay. Buckman?
Rasmussen.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Well, Rachel, on behalf of Liona, Labor's Local 663, congratulations on being part of the Team of the Week, and we look forward to you becoming a friend of the show if you can talk enough. All right, Coach. Who do we have next?
Got Ashlyn Helton.
Ashley, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Ashlyn.
Oh, Ashlyn. I'm sorry. Ashlyn, tell us a little bit about what position you play and what your roles and responsibilities are.
I'm a guard, and I've played guard every year since, but this year I've kind of turned into more of a post player, more of a forward. And yeah, I like to pass the ball. I don't like to score. I like to pass the ball.
All right. Do you like playing with your back to the basket better than facing the basket?
I don't know. I don't know. I like handling the ball, but when I don't have to, it's pretty nice. We have a lot of younger girls this year that can actually handle the ball, so it's nice being able to have a break.
All right. Were there games coming into the season you were looking forward to? I know you've got Ash Grove in front of you and Marionville in front of you. You should have had Pierce City last night. That would have been a nice matchup as well.
Yeah, I think we got Pierce City, but one game that I'm excited for is definitely Skyline because they really did embarrass us last year. So
very good, very good.
Yeah,
very
I'm
good.
excited
Very
for
good
that one.
Skyline team. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing during the day to get prepared for a game.
I definitely like to just go about my day normally. I don't really like to change it up that much, but yeah, I definitely like to listen to music throughout the day.
What are you listening to?
Just about everything. I like older music for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Give me an idea. Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Elvis.
Not like that old, but like some like I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
She knows every song on planet Earth.
No.
All right. All right, Ashley. Let's say you're at home. When you're going to the refrigerator to open it, what are you looking for? What is your go-to? Are you looking for a glass of ice cold milk? You're looking for a piece of bologna? What are you going in there looking for?
Low-key, I gotta say any sort of like dip, like whether it's with tortilla chips or potato chips. I like dip. I like dip.
All right. What now? Being a senior, have you made any plans for next year?
Not really. Just go to college and looking to be a teacher.
Oh, okay. Is there a background? Do you have family in that profession?
My mom is a preschool teacher at a daycare, and my sister is going to be a teacher too.
Yeah. Rachel, I forgot to ask you that question. What plans, if any, do you have for next year?
I think I'm actually going to go into elementary education as well.
Is there a background there?
Yeah, my sister is first grade teacher, I think.
They're in the district, or?
She's at Marionville.
Man, good. How'd you let that happen? That's gonna be.
We tried to prevent it, but
I did.
All right. Well, Ashlyn, again, on behalf of Lyon Labor's Local 663, congratulations on being part of the team of the week, and two more. You got two more appearances to become a friend of the show. But Coach, you're going to make up the Pierce City game from last night?
Yeah, they've already pushed it to the 18th of February, so 2 days after the Marionville game. I think that's the 18th.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's that Wednesday. They've pushed it to that Wednesday.
Now, when are you seeding that district? Because it starts, I believe, on March 2nd. You play Marionville pretty late. You guys are going to wait to after that game to seed it?
No, it's usually before that week. So it's usually like the week, but right before that Marionville week.
Okay. All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck there. But Coach, you got Ash Grove. First you got Skyline Friday night. Diamond Friday night. Skyline. Next Monday or Tuesday, and then you're at Ash Grove, Lockwood, Stockton, Marionville, and Pierce City. So you've still got a few games left to get under your belt. But what are your goals now besides obviously staying healthy going here in the last couple of weeks of the season? What are your goals just as a coach? What are you thinking about? What are you trying to hide things or develop new things?
No, I think we're just trying to double down on what we created this summer on the defensive end. And just, continue to buy into that end of the floor. And it's helped us play in some really big games this season. And we just want to maintain that and see where that can take us because we've always lacked a defensive urgency in postseason. So we're hoping just to stick to it and see where that can take us.
All right. Coach, I asked them some kind of fun questions. Here's one for you. What is your least favorite vegetable to put on a salad?
Well, I don't eat salads, so it may just be the whole thing. The salad in general.
All right. Very good. Well, Coach, again, I appreciate you setting this up. Sorry about the mishap yesterday. I had an appointment that I had forgotten about. And luckily, I got a reminder that morning, so kind of pushed that back. But always good to catch up, and especially with school that I was at. My dad's got blood in the game, as far as coaching there, and know several people there in Miller, and I think we talked a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Trying to set this up. But anyway, here's one question for all four of you. You can just answer by raising your right hand. I am a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Do you always wear your seatbelt?
Raise your left.
Sorry.
Right hand.
Wait, that's my right.
That's your left.
This is my
That's
right
your
hand.
left. Ashlyn, that's your
It's backwards on the screen. You'll never have us back.
No, it's all good. I should have told you that at the beginning. Usually there's writing behind, and I can have the coach or whomever go down to the settings, and you can mirror it, and then it'll switch back. But didn't do that because there's no writing behind you, and there's no chalkboard or anything like that. But ladies and coach, I've had a tremendous time with you guys. Good luck as you go forward, and hopefully you guys make a long run, and we'll get you on several more times. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yep. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. We'll be right back.
Any given Saturday. And a little work. And a little play. Hey, little help? And a truck that says no to nothing.
Hi, Dad. Can we give them a ride?
Yeah. The Silverado Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Leaders know there's no guide to greatness. When everyone else says something can't be done, they know it only hasn't been done yet. True leaders weather the fiercest storms and look deep within themselves to rise above and help others find their way forward. At Great Southern Bank, we're proud to partner with visionaries that help raise the tide for all of us. And when you're ready to bring your vision to life, we'll be right behind you with award-winning support.